Just thought some little bonus footage here of Davison Reserve. It's a duck pond basically. I'll take you around and show you that. There's some wild ducks here and there's some Muscovy ducks as well. And they'll fight you for your lunch. When I drove in, the Muscovies were over here taking refuge from the rain. So let's see if we can go find them. But the wild ducks are actually on the pond. Here they are. Very damp day in Kapunda. Looks like 3 of them down here. Here they are. Yesterday these things fought us for our lunch. Well, and lunch. We didn't feed them.
I think they rule the wetlands.
Yeah, and they're not native ducks to Australia.
Muscovies, I think these are.
Yeah, Muscovies. I think they're European ducks. We come around here. It's still lightly raining.
Wetlands like this serve dual purpose. Home for birds, also for stormwater.
Yeah.
Because this place, when it rains, it can really rain and flood.
But we thought you'd like a bit of bonus footage in there. There's some Muscovies down on the water edge with the wild ducks. There's no wild chooks here, what do you call there's no waterfowl here, is there? Just the ducks and the chooks. There's some chooks in there? The swamp hens, there's none of those here. Here's a duck coming towards us. There's one right behind us as well. I'll see if I can get you that. Maybe we should put this on the animals and pets. But this one is probably looking for some food. I'm pretty suspicious they live on OPs, other people's, basically.
Yeah.
When people continually feed animals that are in the wild, even though these are domestic ducks, when that there's a one there. Is that a swamp hen?
Yeah, I think it might be.
That one right there, I think that's a swamp hen.
That's like the swamp hen before Murray Bridge.
Yeah, one's at Murray Bridge. But you can see they're all coming now. I don't have nothing for you, I'm sorry. But that's the problem when people feed animals that are living in the wild. They become reliant on people feeding them. And they come to you. And when people stop feeding them, then they've got to fend for themselves, and some don't, do they? And as it says on the sign here, please don't throw them bread or pastry. We'll go up and have a look, but it's basically, you know, chopped up vegetables and grapes that you've cut up.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the right thing to throw them bread and any pastries, or, you know, don't throw them your sandwich.
Basically this product.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look at this sign up here. I mean, unfortunately, you can't stop people feeding the ducks. But if you're going to come feed them, do the right thing by them and feed them the right stuff. So it says, people love feeding our delightful ducks. Please be careful what you feed them. Ducks love bread, but it's really bad for them. Just like chooks, it's really bad for them. It gets caught in their crawl. It's also bad for the water quality, so it all rots. Peas, corn, oats, chopped lettuce, half-cut seedless grapes, cooked rice. You don't give them raw rice because it's just going to swell up in their gut, right? You know, you're going to kill the wildlife with raw rice, like uncooked rice. So anyway, just something to think of.
And by having to cut the grapes, they can't break the whole grapes up.
Yeah, or ducks don't, you think they have powerful, they don't have a very pointed beak, they have one little bit at the end, and you'll see ducks try and swallow the grapes, but they're really choking on them, so just think about it when you're feeding the wildlife. Well, they are Muscovy ducks, but
They are still...
they've adapted.
wildlife.
They've adapted here. We go out here on the jetty. Feels really spongy under my feet.
Lovely place to visit.
But yeah, I mean, this is not generally our theme on Lost in South Oz, but we do our own pets, and I thought we'd just come down here and take some pictures for all you out there that do like birds and animals and
This sort
stuff.
of wetland is typical of South Australia.
Yeah. So I'll zoom in on the birds on the water. There you see the wild ducks on the water swimming. And they're little cuties. And they're like, gee, not even a quarter of the size of the Muscovy ducks.
Yeah.
I mean, our Indian runners, well, they'd be more than twice.
Yeah.
But you're looking at the Muscovy ducks that are on the shore up here, and we're talking 4 times the size. Easy. And there's a couple of, there's actually a couple of geese in there. I can't see them today.
I can't see them either.
There's some geese running around, but we'll wander around this way across this bridge over here.
Those are the technical Pacific black ducks.
Sorry?
Pacific black ducks.
Which ones are the wild?
These ones, those are the technical.
Okay. And the other ducks, that they come from somewhere in Europe, you reckon?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
It's starting to get heavy, so... Oh. But this is a beautiful little reserve, Davison Reserve.
You can hear the Corellas.
The Corellas. And this, I can't think this is natural, but I mean, there was some, back near the rail crossing, there was some old buildings on in a private compound that looked like old road buildings, but it was all compounded off. And then there's such a lot of old buildings around here. If you look over there, there's another old building over there. And I think Kapunda has a lot to offer as far as historical buildings and history. And we're not going to get all this in our couple of photo shoots we've done. So, up and coming, there'll be a photo shoot on the railway, on the railway station and platform area in the goods yard. And then we're doing this, and we're not going to get all this in one photo shoot. I know there's lovely and lots of great stuff and amazing stuff to see here.
The old buildings are often on the main street, and we tend not to do main streets.
As you know, our policy is a bit like, it's really hard when you've got people around, especially kids. There's some iffy rules in Australia.
Yeah.
And you need permission and all that from the parents and whatever.
So it's just easier not to film street.
Yeah. So we'll wander over here.
All main streets are they're available.
Yeah, we'll have a look on YouTube. On YouTube, I bet there's plenty of people that have filmed a lot of the main street of Kapunda.
But maybe not the wetlands.
Yeah, so this is a, what's this? Darcy Harold.
Erected by the family of Darcy Harold Wurst, 1906 to 1981. Kapunda councillor.
Yeah, dedication to the reserve.
Involved in the establishment of the reserve.
So this is not natural.
No,
it's been made. So
there would have been natural features like this, but this has been built up and...
I don't know why it's here. Who knows? They could have dug this out. They want to soil somewhere else. It could have been a natural creek. We'll go over this way. Well, slow down. We'll come around here. It might have been a natural creek area that just went somewhere and they've changed it.
That bridge there is probably one end of the river.
Well, there's another one over there.
The other end is the other end. You've got a stormwater channel here.
Yeah, well, so it's basically the natural water course of where the rain would have went.
Yeah.
So I come up here to this little shelter up here. Or do we want to go up this way, or we'll
Go wherever you want to wander. I think you can wander over the middle of that bridge. And
it's getting rather wet though.
Alright, what's your call?
Alright, well,
We've got enough footage.
let's swing around, and I think we'll release this one a separate thing with some photos. But you know, for those that are watching just the duck pond here, thanks for watching. I'm Bridget from Lost-in-South-Oz.
Julie
from Lost-in-South-Oz. All the best from us. Take care. It's on a bit of an angle, but we found the geese. We'll insert this somewhere in the video, but there's the geese for you. There was only a couple of geese here, so we thought we'd just grab this for you.
walking down the bike track.
They're walking down the bike track.